Hello, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to my very first live stream of the Nintendo Switch in general, but also of Pokemon. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I just got a new microphone, as you can see, so hopefully everything is looking good and sounding good. And it looks like we've already got a few people in the chat. I see Squiggles saying yo-yo. Hello, Squiggles. I see Vladimir Lemon. That's a clever name. I see Elite Gear and Helvinic, as well as Spencer. So thank you guys for joining. Anyway, I'll just do a quick intro while we wait for a few people to trickle in. So it's been a few weeks since my last live stream, and just to give you guys an update, it took a little while to get everything set up, but I got a whole bunch of gear to be able to stream on the Switch. So I got an Elgato capture card. Took a little while to figure out how to set that up, but you know, it's I think I've got it working pretty good. And then I got a new microphone. This is a HyperX Quadcast with a pop filter in front, so that my voice sounds good for you guys. Anyway, I see that the chat is finally catching up, because there's probably a bit of a 30-second delay, but I see everybody saying that you can hear me, and a few more people have joined the chat. Let's see here. We got Nicholas Patton. Hello, Nicholas. We got AK saying howdy, and we've also got Zori. So welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining. And also I see Trip saying nothing more satisfying than having a new mic and equipment. Yeah, that's true. Zori's asking how I am today. I'm doing great. Really excited to play some Pokemon. And it looks like we got about 6 or 7 people in the chat, so let's go ahead and jump right in. So I have it set up from the very beginning, so for those of you who have not played the game, you'll be able to see all the cutscenes. So the only thing I did is I just selected my profile and clicked start, and then the very first thing it does is it asks you to click on a controller. So I'm using my little Wiimote? No, not a Wiimote. Switch mode. I can't even remember what these are called. I'll call it the Switch, the mini Switch. Tell me I'm dumb in the comments and what the name of this is. Right stick, there we go. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and just get going. And I'm really excited for this because I've had a lot of fun playing Pokemon games in the past. The original Gen 1, you know, the red, blue, and yellow is probably my favorite. And I think that Nintendo did a really good job with this game. I know that when Pokemon Go came out, they had, you know, changed a little bit of how the gameplay worked with seeing the Pokemon on screen. So I really enjoyed that aspect of it. I thought that that was really good. And it kind of gave like a much needed breath of fresh air to the Pokemon series. So I'm excited to play this. And I actually did basically a test stream before I played, just to see how long it took. So I'm going to kind of just be skipping through all the exposition here, so we can kind of get to the good parts. So I'm just going to speed through this. But basically, it's just Professor Oak saying, "Ha, welcome to the world of Pokemon. If you've never played before, they're pocket monsters. Ha ha." I just gave you all the exposition you needed. Anyway, yeah, we're going to go ahead, and I'm just going to call myself Chris to help with immersion. So first question for the chat: how many of you guys have played the Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee games? I'm curious how many of you guys have played this and what you guys think of the game compared to some of the you know, the previous games in the Pokemon franchise. And while I'm waiting for the comments to catch up, we're gonna go classic and call this guy Gary. So I think that was the name of your rival in like the anime? And potentially, maybe they called him Blue, and like in red and blue, like your rival was like the opposite color. But we're gonna go with Gary. Alright, back to the chat. Let's see what we got here. Joy-Cons! Oh my gosh. See, I just had like a brain fart moment. Well, thanks for correcting me, guys. Let's see. So, Elite Gear says, "This game is great. I have 4 badges so far. You're gonna have a blast." Thank you. I actually have played it a little bit. I got 2 badges on another profile, just, and then I wanted to start over so you guys could see me from the beginning. Let's see here. Superlog says hello. Trip says, game audio is a bit louder than you, Chris. Okay, let me turn the game volume down then. What do I have it at? Give me a sec. While this is going, okay, I just turned the game volume down a little bit. Hopefully that'll be good. Marty Man says, hi, Chris. Superlog says, I've played Let's Go Eevee. Vladimir Lemon says, I haven't, but if Gen 2 gets this treatment, I'd absolutely get Let's Go, Let's Go Dunsparce. Trip says, it's a nice game, feels like the classics, but with a modern touch. Yeah, that's a really good way to put it. Marty Man says, I sort of compared this game to Pokemon Yellow. Yeah, that's fair. Elite Gear says, I have Let's Go Pikachu. AK says, I've actually never played a Pokemon game. AK, you've never played a Pokemon game? Well, you're in for a treat, because this is a great way to get into the franchise if you've never played it before. Helvenic says, I beat Let's Go Eevee. I loved it even though catching is like Pokemon Go. Yeah, I feel like it was an interesting switch up. I think some people liked it, some people hated it. I feel like it was a good experiment to try something else new, and I actually really like the new catching mechanic. Nicholas Patton says, a little bit with my sister on co-op, Chris. I sometimes acted silly where I would try to make my character phase into my sister's character and say we have become one. That's pretty good. And then Elite Gear says, what's your favorite Pokemon? Mine is Greninja. Oh, I'm going to be very basic. Mine is Charizard, because I always got Charmander as my starter. Next question for the chat. Who's your favorite starter Pokemon for all generations? And while that's going on, we're going to go ahead and jump in here. Like I said, I'm just going to skip through most of the text so we can just get right to the good part. So basically all that's happening is your rival's going to come in and tell you it's time to get going. Go to Professor Oak, get something from your computer. And then I timed it. It takes almost 20 minutes to get to the part where you can catch your first Pokemon. Maybe I'll be able to do it a bit quicker if I skip through all the dialogue. But this is basically just telling you, how you play the game. So coming back to the chat. Sofa King says, hi, Chris. Can't stay, just saying hi. Well, hello and goodbye. Spencer says, I'm planning to get Let's Go Pikachu at some point. Started getting into the Pokemon games with Pokemon Sword. Yeah, I have not played Pokemon Sword and Shield, but I heard they're pretty good. The last one I played before this version was Pokemon Sun and Moon, and then before that, I sunk hours into Pokemon Go. Like, I really liked that game. I'm not playing it currently, but man, there was like a good year where I was obsessed with Pokemon Go. Anyway, we'll talk to Mom here, and she's gonna say blah 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 blah. Go to the lab. So we're gonna head on over. Nice little cutscene. Beautiful Pallet Town. They did a good job on this game. I really like how it turned out. Like I said, if you've never played a Pokemon game before, this is probably one of the best ways to jump into the series. Okay, so we're going to head over to the lab and have another cutscene here probably, or just more dialogue. Blah, 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 blah. Go find Professor Oak and then pick a starter. So we'll go do that. Okay, hopping back to the chat here. April Yester says, hey, Chris and chat. Hello. Elvinic says, my favorite starter is Trico. Spencer Whiting says, with Sword, it's Scorn Bunny. AK says, does Yoshi count as a starter Pokemon? I mean, he's in the first stage in SMW. Maybe. Vladimir says, favorite starter ever. Shoot that stuff. I'd have to say Totodile. And then he says Team Instinct for the win. Superlog says, I'm going to have to go basic and say Charmander as a starter. Yeah, that's literally what I said. And then Nicholas Patton says, though I haven't played most of the recent games except for a little bit of Let's Go, I do like Froakie. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Okay, back to the game. So Oak is chatting with Pidgeys here, and I think we're about to meet Pikachu. He's enjoying the wonderful world of Pokemon. You can see the other town in the distance over there. All right, here we go. Finally get to the good part where we get to get our first Pokemon. Here we go. Here's Pikachu. Y'all ready for peek? Boom. Oh, this is going to be my first catch. All right. Hopefully I don't mess this up. Okay. Oh, he's going to give me like the little tutorial. Okay. Hold the Joy-Con, point the screen. All right. So this is the only part that's tricky about this game. You have to get the timing just right. Oh yeah, great. Perfect. Because when I played on my own, I've had like really embarrassing moments where like there's a Chansey or something and it's a little bit to the side and you have to curve it and you're just throwing Pokeball after Pokeball after Pokeball, and it takes forever to actually have your Pokeball hit the Pokemon, and then when you finally do, they break out. So hopefully we won't have a long embarrassing streak of me just burning through tons of Pokeballs, but you know, I'll try and make it entertaining. Anyway, so going back to the chat, let's see here, where we left off. Nicholas said, though I haven't played... Oh yeah, we already did that one. Helvinic says, I recommend Sword and Shield. I play it competitively. I really like the Gigamax and Gigantamax feature. And then R3 says, Sup, Chris. So we're caught up on the chat. All right, and now Pikachu is going to go back to the lab, and then we'll officially get Pikachu as a Pokemon, and then we'll be able to start our grand adventure and be the very best, like no one ever was. Helvinic says, yeah, the aiming feature on that thing can be wonky sometimes. I'd say that's probably... I only have one small complaint about this game, and I wish there was an option to play with a regular Pro Controller, and then just, you know, move your controller instead of having to do the Wii Motions, because the Wii Motions is fun, but sometimes I want to just, like, lay back and play with a regular controller, and I feel like I'd have more precise aim, because sometimes I just can't get the curveballs with the motion. But, you know, I mean, I get why they did it, because when they do motion right, it is pretty fun. So, yeah. Anyway, here we go. I tried to take off without my Pokemon. It was the middle one, right? Yeah, here we go. All right, there we go. We got our first Pokemon. Nicholas wants me to say something in the Professor Oak voice. All right, here we go. Ah, the nondescript heroic trainer who will become Pokemon Master and will save this country from an evil group who will do something stupid. Who will your starter be? Ha ha! All right, Pikachu is my Pokemon. We are ready to go. Elite says Pikachu is so cute. I would have to say best starter for anyone to choose. Yeah, Pikachu is good. Would you like to give Pikachu a nickname? I'm not, because Ash Ketchum just called his Pikachu Pikachu. So Pikachu is so iconic that Pikachu does not need a nickname. And then, of course, Gary's going to go Eevee. Come on, Gary. And then I think we're good to go. Let's see if they... Yeah, here we go. More dialogue. Just one more thing. I think he's going to give us the Pokedex, right? Okay, we got our Pokedex. And now, our journey begins to catch them all. R3 says, would love to see you dressed as Nox Decius and play Bloodborne. Interesting request. Cudgel says, when you're used to 4K, everything in HD looks old. Yeah. Yeah. R3 liked my ha. Vladimir says, but what's in the third ball? You know, that's a good question. What would the third one be? Nicholas says, oh no, I thought of a stupid Pikachu pun. Maybe a third Let's Go game will be made to figure it out. We need to hear your pun, Nicholas. I want to see it in the chat. All right. And now we can actually play the game. By the way, on an unrelated note, I I was wondering if you guys had seen some of the new Rich Alvarez videos that we've made in the last couple weeks. There's two that we did that I thought were pretty good. We finally did a short comedy sketch again. It was the When Food Disagrees, which I was really happy because with the shutdown right now, it's hard to meet up in person, but Rich and I recorded our parts remote, and then Rich did the editing. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, because I thought that was a pretty clever video. And then the other one that we made was the top 10 Mario games of all time. If you guys haven't seen that, I thought that turned out really good. Like, Rich and I did a lot of research and really made sure that we had like some good points for why we ranked games the way that we did. And we've actually got another one in the works. I'll since you guys are in the chat, I'll give you a little sneak preview. So the next one we're going to do is top 10 Zelda games of all time. And we've already recorded the audio and done the rankings. Right now, Rich is just slowly editing the video, and I'm trying to help him with music and assets, but I think that one's going to be pretty good too. Anyway, let's go ahead and start adventuring. Now, here's the thing. I don't think I have any Pokeballs yet, right? Oh, I do. I have 50. Perfect. All right, how far are we into the stream? 16 minutes? Okay, that's not too bad. When I was playing by myself, it took about 20 to get to this point, but now that I'm speeding through the dialogue. All right, here we go. Oh, did you guys see that? Excellent catch. I feel like I'm getting better at this, because when I first started, I just could not get the timing right. Anyway, going back to the chat, let's see here. So R3 says, would be badass though, Chris. Nox and Darkness, let's play. Nicholas says, what does a Pikachu love to wear on its feet? A Pikachu. Good pun. Good pun. R3 says, saw that food skit. Nanner Nanners says, Illy Chris, I'm hiding in the bathroom at work to watch this. I appreciate your dedication, Nanners. Elite says, yeah, in the top 10 vid, you made awesome points. Those Mario games were awesome. My favorite Mario games of all time would have to be the Mario RPG franchise. Thank you, Elite. I'm glad you like that. It was interesting because Rich and I, we had to make a list that reflected both of our top 10s. And if I had made a list by myself, I would have put Sunshine way higher. And then, like, similarly, there were other games that Rich would have ranked higher that I was not quite as into, but I feel like together, comparing both of our interests, we had a pretty good compromise on where everything was, and we both agreed on the number one game, which I won't spoil for those of you who have not seen it, but the number one Mario game of all time, I feel like we did a pretty good job justifying it. Anyway, welcome to Viridian City! So what were we supposed to do? Oh yeah, so we go to the shopkeeper, and I think he gives us something. Pikachu is just looking at the flowers, I think? What are you doing, Pikachu? Pikachu found something. Oh, cool! Ooh, a pretty wing. I wonder what that does. What is a pretty wing? Is that in my Pokemon box? No, not a Pokemon box. It would probably be... Oh, there it is. Though this feather is beautiful, it's just a regular feather that... It does nothing! I was like, why don't I remember this? Because it does nothing. Oh, I think I have... Did I get... I probably sped through it, but did I get clothing? Use an outfit for Pikachu. Okay, I haven't gotten that. That'll be in a moment. Okay, so, going back to this guy, and then I'll jump back to the chat here. R3 says, I'll miss the days of Season 2 and Season 3 of SMB when YouTube was just in its prime. 2007-2009 were the times. Nicholas says, my top 3 Zelda games are Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, and Ocarina of Time. Good choices. Really good choices. Elite says, good one, Nicholas, good one. That was referring to his pun. Superlog says, the food skit was very clever and very funny. Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun with that food sketch, and I'm hoping that we'll make more. By the way, that is a nice quality of life feature. They just warp me back. I don't even have to walk. Thank you, Nintendo. Thank you, Game Freak. Going back to the chat, Nicholas says, glad you like the pun, Elite. Vladimir says, dang, the road to Viridian City isn't all that interesting, eh? No, it's not, but it'll get more interesting. Okay, what does it say? I'm getting an error that's saying YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, so hopefully it won't get too choppy, guys. But let me know if the stream gets buggy. It might be because I have my bitrate a little bit high. Anyway, hopefully that'll work out. Welcome, Killjoy. I'm glad you made it. Just getting caught up on comments here. Okay, let's see what else we got. Vladimir says, dang. Oh, yeah, we already did that. R3 says, Chris, do you still live in the old ranch house? That house is legendary. Yes, I still do. R3 says, you're such a badass, Chris. Thank you. That's very nice of you. Yeah, let me know how the stream quality is, guys, because I set it to 4,000 kilobits, because that's what it recommended for 1080p at 60 frames per second, but sometimes my internet gets a little bit weird, and if that's the case, I might have to adjust it on the fly and bump down the stream quality. But hopefully it'll automatically adjust. Okay, so we got the parcel, and next we are going to... What are we going to do? We got raspberries. Very nice. Now, we can go catch more Pokemon. Nicholas Patton says, question, will you or Rich ever do a top 10 of your favorite Mario or Zelda bosses? We might. I think right now we're trying to focus on top 10 games of a certain franchise, but if we end up running out of games to do, switching to, like, things within the games could work. R3 says, you're welcome, man. Oh, here we go. Did you see how evil that look on Gary's face was? He's like, I'm gonna murder your whole family. Man, this guy looks scary. Nanner says, can we expect WikiWiki number 3? Yes, that's on my list of live streams to do. Basically my plan, and I mentioned this on a previous stream, but I'm gonna do a WikiWiki number 3 live where I'm gonna watch the old WikiWiki videos, like a react to myself from 9 years ago or 10 years ago or however long it was. And then after that, I'm gonna like answer questions in real time, because I thought that'd be like a fun way to do it. R3 says, also sorry to keep commenting, but would you and Richie and Matt redo season 1 episode 1 just for the lulz? You know, we've thought about that. The problem is that Rich and I live on the West Coast and Matt lives on the East Coast, so we'd have to all be in the same state. But that actually has been a recurring thing that we've talked about, so it'd be fun to do that. By the way, did you guys see the Facebook post we made about how Act 1 of the Stupid Mario Bros. Movie finally hit 1 million views on YouTube? I was actually really surprised with all the thoughtful comments, because I posted that just thinking it'd be kind of, you know, a neat little trivia fact. And there were so many heartfelt comments from you guys where just a lot of love poured in about, like, memories of the golden era of YouTube back in 2009, and just, you know, like early memories of Stupid Mario Bros. And like why that was a special time and all the nostalgia. And it was really fun reading all that. So I talked to Rich and I told him I wanted us to make a short little retrospective on Act 1 of the Stupid Mario Bros. Movie, or maybe just the whole Stupid Mario Bros. Movie, Act 1 and Act 2. So he said he was definitely interested, so I don't know when we would get that out, but if we could knock that out, I thought that would just be kind of neat, because since we've been on YouTube for so long, we're getting at that point now where, like, a lot of people who watched our show are, you know, getting nostalgic for a simpler time on YouTube. So that'd be kind of fun. Here we go. This is where we get sportswear. But yeah, let me know what you guys think if you'd be interested in seeing it, like us do a retrospective of some of our older content. Okay, here we go. So this is the part where you pet Pikachu, and then here we'll give Pikachu a good boy. Good boy. All right, good. And now we can give Pikachu cool little sports hat and sports jacket. Let me go ahead and put that. Put those new clothes on. Oops, sorry, went to the wrong tab here. Yeah, I think this customizable stuff is kind of interesting. So we'll pull up the clothing trunk here, and give Pikachu a cool cap. Very nice. And then we'll put the cool little jacket. Very nice. Yeah, Pikachu's looking good. Okay, great. Now we are ready to roll. Okay, getting caught up on the chat here. R3 says, oh wait, no, Superlog. Superlog says, I'd love to see your picks for a top 10 classic games of all time. That would be really fun. And then let's see what else we got. R3 says, yeah, when after everything in the world returns to normal again, we hope. That was probably for the live action, or sorry, the episode 1 remake of Super Mario Bros. Nicholas Patton says, I didn't see it on Facebook, but I did see it on Discord. Oh, cool. I'm glad you saw that. Yeah, if you guys, if you have a Facebook page, Rich and I have RMAProd, facebook.com/RMAPROD. That's short for RMA Productions. We tried to get the name Rich Alvarez, but somebody got it first, which was super annoying. Because it's nice when you can get consistent branding across all the social media platforms. First miss. See, they're a little jumpy. Oh, there we go. See, I redeemed myself by getting an excellent throw. Let's see what else you guys are saying here. R3 says the lightsaber fights were the backbone of the web series, though. LOL. And all the Final Fantasy / lore, Lord of the Rings style lore to the story with all the comedy. Thank you. Yeah, we had a lot of fun borrowing just music and lore from our favorite other fantasy novels and games. I think that was just one of the many things that made Super Mario Bros. Special. In fact, that's another video I'm probably going to make on my channel. I've just kind of been thinking it over, but I want to make a video called Why Was Stupid Mario Bros. Special? Where I'd analyze some of the things that made it unique. Let me guys know what you think about that, if that's a video you'd like to see. And while you're answering, I'm going to catch a Rattata. Okay. There we go. Nice throw. All right, back to the chat. Superlog says, I did see that post. That movie was legendary in my opinion. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Superlog. Madame Matrix Rules says, the movie was brilliant. I was 15 at the time, and I binged watched Super Mario Bros. Till Season 3. Still missed that show. Thank you. I'm glad you liked the show. R3 says, I think Pikachu and Kirby are cute together. Saw a photo of them hugging. Yeah, they are. Elite says, yeah, I noticed that today. Congrats about Act 1, and my favorite part was when you guys were dancing to Let's Groove. Suggestion, you and Richie should totally do a Let's Groove dance. That'd be fun to do some throwbacks like that. Nicholas says, Ack Pikachu plus Ash equals Pikachu. Very clever. There should be some Oddishes around here, and I do want to get a plant Pokemon. Hopefully those will pop up. It's like the one thing I want. Once I go up there, I think that kid's gonna battle me. So let me see if I can get some Pokemon. I might need to get a lure. Because right now we're just getting like Rattatas. Oh, there's one. Here we go. Perfect. See, I knew they were here. So let me get that. All right, Oddish. Great throw. Getting better at this. Hey, it's Killjoy says, favorite part of Act 1 is how every show you guys ever made had a cameo. I'm glad you like that. I had so much fun writing that with Rich, because yeah, we had the Monster Mower appear, we had YouTube News appear, we had Harry Potter appear, and then they all got blended together, and it was great because all those threads got woven between the Mario Bros. And then everybody getting chased by the killer lawnmower, and then it ends with an episode of Smashing Stuff where Julian destroyed that lawnmower. I'm glad you guys like that. It was great having like 2 or 3 years of YouTube shows all be woven together in like this ultimate Rich Alvarez mashup. So I feel like, I definitely feel like the Super Mario Bros. Movie was like, might even have been the peak of Stupid Mario Bros. Because originally we were thinking about having that be the ending of the show. It's been like 10 years, so I don't know how definite that was, but I think that we considered it wrapping it up. But making the movie was really fun. That was back when I was still a college student, so it was like an endless summer break of just like months of making YouTube videos and hanging out with my friends. So that was definitely a really good time. All right. Elite says, how do you come up with this niche? Niche? I'm not sure what that's referring to. Maybe you could clarify that. Maybe you were talking about something else. R3 says, what kind of stone was the true stone? Good question. I think it was just like some like random polished like quartz or something that you get like at a gift shop. I don't even remember, but I had it laying around the house and we thought it looked kind of cool. Nicholas says, it just pops in my head, Elite. Jet Black Hearts. By the way, Jet, welcome to the chat. I think that that's your first comment today. I am doing well. He says, hello, how you doing today? I'm doing very well. Having a lot of fun playing Pokemon. R3 says, oh, by the way, LOL. Oh! I feel really silly. Thank you for correcting me. So R3 says, my name is Retro, so I'm going to say Retro from now on. I just made the name look cool by using numbers. Well, technically, it is an R and it is a 3, so I'm right when I'm saying R3, but Retro I see is the intention, so I'll call you Retro. Thanks for the clarification. Oh, Squiggles says, sup boy. Thank you, Cody, for joining the chat. Welcome. Hold on, let me, can I make Squiggles a mod? Alright, Squiggles, you're now a moderator. I've given you unlimited power, so I trust you to use this power, because remember, with great power comes great responsibility, so everybody be nice to Cody so he doesn't ban you. Psyduck drops here, says, if you catch around 15 Pokemon straight the same kind in Viridian Forest, you can find Bulbasaurs. Oh, nice. Yeah, okay, so that's one of the things that I love about Pokemon Let's Go. Basically they have this thing called chain catching, and you guys will see it in a bit. But basically, when you chain catch, more rare Pokemon start to show up. You get like a streak going, so it gets you like excited, and then the more of the same kind of Pokemon you get, and the longer your chain catch gets, the higher the chance of getting higher IVs, which are like the internal values, like basically your Pokemon stats get better. And then the next thing is that you have a chance of catching shinies. So that, I thought that was a really clever concept by Nintendo. Anyway, going back to the chat. Let's see, did I miss? Oh, here we go. Retro says, Matt and his silly things he says and does, especially when he plays the bum on YouTube News and says something that sucks. Yeah, YouTube News was a fun show. I hope that next time Matt visits, we can do like a retro YouTube News show. Nicholas says, question, what is your opinion of Colosseum allowing players to catch other trainers' Pokemon? You know, I guess I hadn't thought about that. If that's the case, that's an interesting concept. I guess we'll see. Elite says, sorry, I meant Nicholas. It was short for Nick. My bad. Oh, I see. You were trying to say Nick. I thought you were saying niche. Alex Stars 49er says, hi, Chris. Hello, Alex. Welcome to the chat. Team Straw Barrett. What is that? Bearlets? Team Straw Bearlets? Berries? Team Straw Bearlet says, hi, Chris Waves. Hello. Sorry, guys. I have to read the name out loud a few times to make sure I get it right. Otherwise, I'll say it wrong. Nanners says, Squiggles, you are so handsome. Oh, love that, that kissing the ring of power over here. Alex says, hi, chat. Squiggles says, oh, she, wrench power. Time to hit y'all on the head with it. Mad Max, or Madman Matrix Rules says, have you played Pokemon Sword or Shield? If so, what is your favorite part of that game? I haven't played Sword and Shield yet, but if you guys enjoy my playing of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, I'm open to playing some other Pokemon games. Retro says, BRB Chris, make it a sandwich. See you in a bit. Alex says, interesting. Nicholas Patton says, are you summoning your inner Ratchet, and is Chris considered your Clank? That was directed towards Squiggles. And he says, nah, my inner plumber, I fixed them pipes. Hey, well played. The Puck drops here, says, if you catch 50 Pokemon, a guy will give you a Charmander around Nugget Bridge. Oh yeah, you get all the starter Pokemon, which I thought was super cool. Retro says, I'd love to be mentioned in Stupid Mario Bros. We all do. Interesting. Maybe we'll try and find a way for that to happen. All-Star says, what is your favorite Pokemon of all time? Great question, and it would be Charizard. Charmander or Charizard? Probably a tie between them, but maybe Charizard. What about yours, Alex? What's your favorite Pokemon? All right. So let's get some more Pokeballs, because we just burn through Pokeballs in this game. And when you get 10, they give you a Premier Ball, I think, as like a bonus. Yeah, here we go. Boom. Premier Ball. By the way, I wanted to let you guys know that I just bought Rare Replay on my Xbox One, which means I could play Banjo-Kazooie in HD. So for a stream in the near future, you guys are finally going to get to see me play my favorite game of all time, which is Banjo-Kazooie. Very, very fun game. All right, I think we've done everything in this town. Is there a gym here, or can we just go? Okay, so they have a trainer school. Okay, the gym's up here. What Pokemon do I have, by the way? Let me check my party real quick. Okay, cool. So I've got Electric, Flying, Normal, and Grass. So that's a good team comp. I'll probably adjust as we move further. Now, can I even go to this gym? Let's see what this guy has to say. Pokemon gym is always closed. Wonder where the gym leader is. Okay, yeah. So I think, spoiler alert, but I'm pretty sure that this is the gym where Giovanni comes back at the end of the game and then you fight him, right? If I'm remembering my red and blue history correctly. There's probably, like, secrets. If I talk to every single person and explore every house, I might get some rare items, but I just want to play the game. Okay, back to the chat real quick. See if I missed anything here. Madman Matrix says you should play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, the original game, in the DS or on the Switch. Good suggestion. The Puck drops here, says my favorite Pokemon is Charizard too. I think it's a lot of people's favorites, because I remember when I was a kid, the most rare Pokemon, or at least the one that everybody wanted, was to get a Charizard, at least in the card collecting days, get that holographic Charizard. Let me back up a bit here and make sure I didn't miss any chats. Killjoy says Psyduck is actually me. Squiggle says Retro, I'm sure they say Retro somewhere in the series. You were mentioned unintentionally. That's true. Well played, Cody. Alex says my favorite Pokemon is Pikachu because they are special in my heart, and also Charizard as well. Great choices. Madman says my favorite Pokemon is Greninja. Sorry for the spelling, no worries. Nick says awesome. Finally, out of my lack of artistic energy, got some rough progress done on my chibi plant girl. Cool. Elite says Greninja is my favorite hands down. Puck drops here says there are Nidorinas left of you, Silver Shadow. You can't fight this gym yet. Okay, thanks. Oh, should I go to the left? Like, oh, I see what you're saying. I could go to the left of this town. Yeah, I'll go. I'll check. Let's get some more Pokemon. Okay, so this is Route 22. So I could catch Pokemon for a bit here. Oh, I see. I think this is the Path to Victory Road, right? If I'm remembering my Pokemon history correct. Hey, it's Gary. Yeah, here we go. So this is basically where, oh, we're battling again? I just battled this guy! Alright. Gary needs another butt whooping, so here we go. Okay, he's got a Pidgey. Aha, you've fallen for my trap card, Gary. Flying is super, what is it? Electricity super effective against flying, so you're about to die. Also, how is this Pidgey only level 3? Look at that. Killed him in one hit. That was easy peasy. Now he's gonna switch into Eevee. Nah, we're just gonna keep playing Pikachu. I do feel like they make your starter Pokemon pretty overpowered, which is fun, but it's like really easy to just steamroll through through this game, or at least the part that I played. Again, I only got 2 badges in my other playthrough. Watch me say the game is easy and then end up dying to Gary. Okay, let's see where I was in the chat. Superlog says, I'm not sure if you've already answered this, but do you have a favorite Pokemon game? Yeah, you know, so the Pokemon games I played the most were the first 3 generations, so Red and Blue, Gold and Silver, and then Ruby and Sapphire. I think my favorite is probably Red and Blue just because of the nostalgia, but man, I did really enjoy Gen 2 and Gen 3. After that, I played the other gens, but I didn't get like as deep into them. I didn't quite sink as many hours in. But yeah, it's that Gen 1 nostalgia, man. Good question. Progress is north to Viridian. Yeah, that's where we go to the that's where we go to continue the story, but I think there's Nidorinas. Somebody said there's Nidorinas in the grass here, so we'll try and catch a Nidorina, or a Nidorino, and then we'll continue the story. I noticed there's a lack of Gary going, "Smell you later." It's the only thing I'm missing. Okay, well I'm not seeing any Nidorinos and Nidorinas and Nidorans, so we're just gonna continue the story here. Go up to the forest, because that's where the game gets interesting, because rare Pokemon have a higher chance of spawning when there's just more spawn points. And in this forest, I think there's like a 1% chance of getting a Butterfree, so we'll see if I get lucky and see some rare Pokemon in the forest up here. And we'll probably do some more trainer battles. All right, I already got an Oddish, so we're going to skip that. And I can't go over here until I get cut HM1. Oh. Trying to avoid unnecessary Pokemon battles. I'm gonna try and just catch Pokemon that I haven't got yet. Anyway, going back to the chat real quick to make sure I am caught up. Let's see, where did we leave off? Okay, so Alex says, that's cool, Elite Gear. My favorite is Great Ninja 2. Cudgel says, Banjo-Kazooie is great. I 100%ed it about 3 years ago. I used an emulator, though. Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie is, like, potentially the best platformer of all time. Love that game. Puck says, or you can fight your rival left of you. And we just did that. Squiggles says, here, hey, mate. While he appreciates the tips. Oh, okay. That's kind of funny. Squiggles telling him to not backseat game. Look at that. Squiggles is being a good mod. But honestly, I don't mind. I don't mind suggestions, as long as you guys are being respectful about it. Squiggles says Gary is in denial. Alex says another battle with Gary. What? Superlog says, what's with the Gary battles? I know, right? And then, yeah, they're just talking about chat etiquette. Mad Max says he doesn't look like Gary. I remembered there was like a short clip about him picking a name for your rival. Someone called Gary Dumbass. I know what you're talking about, where Oak's like, what was my grandson's name? And then it's just Red or Ash looking gleefully at the camera as he names him Dumbass. So I thought that was kind of funny. Super Random Chelsea says, yo. Welcome to the chat, Chelsea. Squiggles is greeting people. Thank you, Squiggles, for being a good mod. Superlog says, have to agree with you about the nostalgia. Puck says, Hop is annoying. Killjoy says, all right, asking because I'm curious. Oh, did I just... So you guys know how I said that the odds of getting a Butterfree were like kind of low? Like, okay, I played this earlier and I could not find a Butterfree for the life of me, and then I'm not even paying attention to the game and one just comes over to me. The luck's gonna be good. All right, I'll come back to the chat in a second, but I gotta focus on this. So the first thing that we need to do is we gotta use a berry because this Pokemon is a little hard to catch. Okay. Oh man, This is going to be tricky. So full disclosure, I suck at curveballs, so I'm going to try my best to get this. I'm going to see if I can get him when he comes to the middle. Okay, I hit the Pokemon. That was good for me. I don't think I'm going to catch him, though. He's probably going to break out. You're kidding me. Oh, man, I'm having good luck today. Wow. Okay, that was cool. Next up, Chris catches a Chansey. Okay, we're going to leave the screen here for a sec so I can catch up on chats without random high-level Pokemon coming over to me. Anyway, back to where we left off. Killjoy said, asking because I'm curious, is California opening / ending quarantine anytime soon? Diner restaurants are opening up in Hawaii, and I can finally go spend some time at my favorite coffee shop. Some of them are opening really slowly, but they have the the social distancing in place. So there's a few that are popping up, but they're rolling it out pretty slow. But I'm sure that we kind of go through the next month or two, it's going to open up. Okay, Retro says back. DK Country was a pain because the minecart level. Alex says, I really enjoyed your video, Chris M, and I know it's been a year you didn't upload for so long, but I'm very happy to see you back to your YouTube channel. Hope you get 7,000 subs in no time. Thank you, Alex. That's very kind of you. And then we've got SJ Lass. I'm going to call you SJ. So SJ says, hi, Super Mario Bros. Was my childhood, watched every day back in the day. This series means a lot to me, good memories, and also the series taught me how to speak English. Much love from Finland. Well, thank you, SJ. I remember we had like a big following in Finland. I think for some reason YouTube was promoting our videos over there, but it's really cool to see you come back. I love seeing old fans come out of the woodworks. Retro says, that's awesome and sweet. Kaylin, am I saying that? Hello, I'm going to subscribe. Thank you, Kay. Mad Max says, Butterfree just came out of nowhere. Yeah, it did. Alex says, I leave a like for you, Chris. Thank you, Alex. Retro says, I live on nostalgia, hence my name, LOL. Everything today gets more stale and boring. Wish I could time travel to the past when the times were simple. I hear you, man. Puck says, love your stream, man. Keep it up. Thank you. Nicholas says, ha ha ha. I'm guessing that was when the Butterfree got me. Nidas says, what up? Welcome, Nidas. Elite says, hey, Chris, ever watched the Pokemon series XY, and Z? If you hadn't, it's amazing. You should check it out. In my perspective, it's better than all the other Pokemon series shows. I have not seen that. I'll have to check that out. Nicholas says, be careful of saying things that might come true later on. Someone did something similar to a member of YouTube channel by calling him a psychic. Oh, if I'm predicting stuff. And then Son Goku says, Super Mario Bros. Is by far my favorite YouTube series of all time. And we're caught up on the chat. Thank you, everybody, for the nice comments. We're going to go back to catching Pokemon. And Son, I'm glad you like Stupid Mario Bros. I know that that's definitely a favorite. Okay, so we got a fighting one. That's cool. So let's get rid of Growl. I know that there's like strategy in having some of the moves like Tail Whip and Growl, but when you're just playing against the PC, I always just go offensive. That's cool that Pikachu learns a fighting move. I don't remember that in actual Gen 1. Maybe I'm remembering that incorrectly. But I do know that in if you had Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Stadium, you could unlock a surfing Pikachu way back in the day, and I thought that was cool. Okay, here we go. Ned. Ned says, what does Ned say? Call me Ned. I'm Lithuanian, so my name, when translated, sounds weird. Well, thank you for the clarification. Welcome, Ned. Oh, yes, and Cody, thank you, Cody, for pitching the Discord. So if you guys have been wondering where the Rich Alvarez community has been hiding, we all hang out over at the RMA fanbase Discord server. Cody is an admin over there, along with me and Rich and Scott and Archie and Garrett and Jax. I think I got all the admins, but we have a really cool Discord, so if you guys want to come over there and hang out, basically you have to ping an admin, and then we approve you to join the channel, and we pretty much approve everybody. We just have that as like a vetting process to make sure we don't have any raids. Anyway, give me 1 second here, guys. Much better. But yeah, the Discord is really fun. We've got a cool group over there, so I highly recommend it if you guys just want a cool place to come and chill. We like to have fun. Okay, so Spencer says, when Stupid Mario Bros. Question, where did the idea using Ash in this series come from? Man, well, we introduced Ash pretty early. Honestly, I think it was just Rich and I sat down and we're like, okay, let's get more characters in this show. Because remember, episode 1 only had Mario, Wario, and Luigi, and then we got Waluigi, we got Ash, eventually we got, you know, Snake and Link and Peach, Donkey Kong, Gary, Brock. So, you know, yeah. We had a lot of fun. All right, let's go ahead and catch every Pokemon that I don't have yet. Okay, this looks boosted. I think, so remind me, guys, what does the little, like, energy... oh, okay, it's saying it's tiny, I guess. I'm assuming that's what that means, right? Because I know in Pokemon Go, it's, like, weather boosted, but I forget what that little, like, blue circly thing was. So let me know in the comments, because I forget. Anyway, let's go ahead and catch this. So it's yellow. I don't know if I'm going to get it. Oh, that was a great throw. It's so satisfying to get a good throw in. But it's probably going to break out, though. Nope. See, I keep on doubting myself that they're going to break out, but I'm glad I got that one. Okay, I'm going to play for a little bit, and then I'll get caught up on the comments. So let me catch a few more Pokemon. Really appreciate you guys jumping in on the stream, by the way. Like, I know that my channel basically didn't have anything on it for 9 years. I pretty much missed the 2010s. Well, I mean, I was there with Rich, co-managing the Rich Alvarez channel, but I'm excited to do some stuff on the side here. Yeah, good to have you guys here. Fun way to spend a Saturday. Man, look at that. Everybody's leveling up. You get a level up. You get a level up. Everybody gets a level up. Okay, so we got Kakuna. Next up, let's get a Weedle. And then we need to get a Metapod as well as a Weedle. No, this is the Weedle. Caterpie. We'll catch them all. Yes, I'm getting so good with these throws. Oh, man. But for real, guys, like, on my other file, I just got to a point where I kept on hitting the Pokemon and they just kept breaking out, even though I was using berries and getting, like, really good throws. So, you know, it's just the RNG. Sometimes you catch them and sometimes you don't, and I've been on a catching spree today, so that's pretty cool. All right, next up, what do we need? We need a Caterpie or a Metapod. Or a trainer battle. We could do a trainer battle too. Okay, so bugs, are they, is electricity super effective against bug types? I know fire is, and I think flying is too. Maybe I should switch to flying. Well, anyway, we'll just keep steamrolling with Pikachu, because my Pikachu is very overpowered. I mean, look at this. This guy's like level 3, and Pikachu's level 10. So it's like more than double. It's triple its level. Yeah. One hit KO! Ah, there we go. Very nice. Does he have another Pokemon? Nope. Gotcha! Alright, let's see. Where did I leave off? I was trying to catch... ooh, an item. And a Caterpie. I'm glad that it's giving me lots of raspberries, because you start to burn through those so much when you're trying to catch, like, a rare Pokemon. So let's go ahead and catch that. Ah! Did you guys see that? I think I missed it by a frame and it did its little jump, so I'll wait. I'll wait for it to do its attack. Okay, now we're waiting and it's not doing anything. Terrible throw. Okay, I hit it, but it wasn't a nice catch. It wasn't pretty, but it got the job done. Okay, let me get caught up on the chat real quick, since I haven't read chats for a bit. Alright, where did I leave off? I think Spencer was asking where Ash came from in Stupid Mario Bros. So yeah, basically we just were like, hey, what Nintendo characters can we get in here? And then we just started listing them off. Puck says double kick will be useful for Rock Gym. Yes, you're right. Fighting will be good against Rock. Son Goku says I need to join the Discord. Totally join the Discord. We love having a good time there. When the streams end, you guys basically can just continue the chat over on Discord. That's where we always have the afterglow there. Retro says the smiling star guy. Nicholas says I really enjoyed that game, though I haven't beaten it. I got stuck on the music planet. Alex says, I finally got my 100 subscribers on my channel. I'm going to celebrate myself. Congratulations, Alex. I remember when Rich and I hit 100 subscribers on the Rich Alvarez channel, and this was way before Stupid Mario Bros. That was back when we were making Monster Mower videos. It's a big milestone, and hitting like triple digits is just, you know, it feels good. So congrats, man. Squiggle says, we aren't hiding. We are a cult. I can neither confirm nor deny. Ned says, also, you're one of my favorite SMB characters. Toss Me Right Round is one of my favorite songs. Thanks, man. I'm glad you like that one. Squiggle says, stop lying, Chris. I don't know what that's referring to. Oh, he's referring to the previous chat. I can neither confirm nor deny. Neither confirm nor deny. Killjoy says, LMAO, we have too much fun on the Discord. Yes, we do. Superlog says, I remember Ash becoming president at one point. Oh, that was our election parody. I loved... Okay, so that was how YouTube News started. YouTube News started with us doing a parody of a Monty Python sketch. And basically, Wario and Mario are running against each other, and then the big twist is that Ash wins, and Ash was from the Greenleaf Party. It was really fun. That's where YouTube News began. Man, you know what I want to do someday? I want to like go back and watch some old Rich Alvarez videos and maybe do like a live react commentary. It'd be more fun if I could get Rich in on it. If I could get that set up remote, which would be a little bit tricky. But even if I just do it solo, that'd be really fun to go back and watch some old Rich Alvarez videos from like 10 years ago live and just have you guys like comment on it in real time. Alex says, I follow Discord for the first time. Thanks, Alex. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are joining the Discord. And by the way, Cody, since obviously I'm playing, hopefully you can be approving people in the Discord and kind of multitasking for me. Elite says, yeah, red glow means huge and blue means small. Okay, perfect. I thought it might be that, but I appreciate that clarification. Retro says, sorry to say this, Chris, but I know you guys are not friends to Dane anymore, but I do miss him because he was funny as Ash. Yeah, it's unfortunately, that's kind of a sore point for us, but I mean, I'll just be honest. I personally don't have anything against him, and I hope someday we can be friends again, but I know that that's been a sore spot for the RMA community, and, you know, unfortunately, you have falling outs with friends, and you hope, you know, someday things can get fixed. But that's pretty much all I want to say about that. Sun Goku Kiss says, 9 years, LOL, gotta do that Wiki Ouija number 3 comeback. Yeah, no, it's been 9 years because I hadn't made a YouTube video since 2011 on this channel, because you guys are on my personal channel, which, by the way, if you're not subscribed to this personal channel, which is called Silver Shadow 721, please subscribe. It's free and easy. Just click the not yellow button. Nicholas says, question, if you had a large enough budget to do a series like Super Mario Bros. Around the world, what kind of series would you be most interested in filming? You know, I wouldn't mind remaking Stupid Mario Bros. Season 1 again. Like, that'd be kind of fun. Alex says, all level up. Yes, they did. Retro says, I wonder what level Nox and Darkness would be at, like, RPG-wise. Probably very high. Ned says, do you know what the exact watch order of the SMB series is? How is the timeline supposed to go for the full story to be told? Great question. Some fan made a playlist, and I think it's called Stupid Mario Bros. The Complete Series. So just do a YouTube search for that, and it has everything. But I'll tell you now what it is, and hopefully I can do this from memory. So, Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, Operation Blindstorm. Wait, no. Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, Stupid Mario Bros. Movie, Operation Blindstorm, Interactive Adventure, Season 4, Season 5, Plumber Night, Seasons 1 and 2, and then Stupid Mario Bros. Or Stupid Mario World, Seasons 1 and 2, and then Legacy? Hopefully I got that right. It's been a while, guys. we had too many complicated story arcs. Anyway, let me I'm gonna go ahead and play for a bit, and then I'll get back to the chat, because you guys are being very chatty, and I'm wanted to make sure I balance the game with chat discussion. Okay, so we caught, we need to catch a Metapod next. Oh, let's just battle this guy. Did I battle him already? Oh, I already battled him, right? Yeah. So we're looking for Metapods. Where are the Metapods? We'll go ahead and do some battles in the meantime. What'd they say? There's a Bulbasaur in the forest? Interesting. Alright. You know, I probably should have done a fighting move because I think fighting is super effective against normal. But it doesn't matter because Pikachu is so overpowered. Ooh, cool. That was easy. Now that's cool that they don't just give you money, they give you Pokeballs too. I forgot about that. Anyway, I'm gonna come hide in the corner here. Hopefully no Pokemon will come to me and I'll get caught up on the chat. Alright, let's get caught up on the chat. So, where we last left off, Puck says Red and Blue Aura will net more experience. Good. Retro says Ned, season order, then movie act numbers. Killjoy says your initiation to the cult is a test of patience when you experience your first delay. That's true. Alex says, Chris, you are my favorite Luigi character. Thank you. Thank you. Squiggle says I can. I think that was referring to inviting people to the Discord. Superlog says, yeah, I'd love to do a live video of yourself viewing old vids. That'd be very interesting. Glad you guys like that idea. That would be, that'd be fun. Ned says, Chris, you're playing Let's Go right now. I'm playing Pokepark right now. Greatest Pokemon duology ever. Will you ever play Pokepark yourself? I'll have to check that one out. I haven't actually played it yet, but thanks for the suggestion. Madman says, oh yeah, definitely do the reaction of your old videos. Squiggle says, the red button, then the bell. Yeah, please subscribe, click the red button, and hit the bell for notifications if you want to catch these live streams at the beginning. Squiggle says, it takes effort, but other than that, it's free and easy. Yes, it is. Squiggle says, just keep up with the recent chat, no need to catch up with every message. Thank you for the suggestion. Retro says, if you search Super Mario Bros. Complete Series, yeah, you'll find that. Alex says he's leaving. See ya, Alex. Thanks for joining. Retro says 126 Mario videos. Yeah, there are 126 Super Mario Bros. Videos. Superlog says, you ever just have that one awkward Pokemon battle where your Metapod is battle a Metapod? Oh yeah, where they just keep using Harden. Puck says, Bulbasaur gets found if you catch 15 straight of the same Pokemon, like catching 15 Weedle. Oh, interesting. Spencer says, what was the Monty Python sketch that inspired YouTube news? I think it's called Election Night. I've never actually seen it. I've just remembered Richie and Matt talking about it. Alex says, bye and stay awesome. Thank you. 123 JMCB says, Chris, you are the reason on why I like Luigi more than Mario. Well, thank you, 123. And Squiggle says, goodbye, Alex. And we're caught up on the chat, so we're going to go back. So I want to get a Metapod. I want to see if I can get one. Oh, look at that! Hidden item. Love how they hide that stuff. What do we get? A potion? Ooh. Ooh. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Looking for Metapods. Okay, there's a Kakuna. I'm trying not to, like, walk into a Pokemon off screen. Weedle, we've already got a Weedle. There's... Nope, that's a Caterpie. Where is it hiding? By the way, I'm still amazed I caught a Butterfree right out the gate. I walked into that without even seeing it. Well, hello, Metapod. I'm glad you want to get caught too. Okay. Oh, nope, I hesitated. There we go. That was nice. Nice throw. Yeah, Retro's saying that Super Mario Bros. The movie Final Cut is blocked in a bunch of countries. It's because of copyrighted music. You can still watch the movie and all the, like, basically the part 1, part 2, part 3, but that was kind of annoying. I think what we'll need to do maybe is re-upload that to, like, Facebook or something, because I think they're less strict about copyright. Oh, it says... Wait, Final Cut. Okay, yeah, Lead's saying the same thing. Yeah, we're aware of that. It's annoying, but... Ah! See, look at that. I forgot that Pokemon run away if you don't catch them quick. I'll have to pay more attention. I'm not seeing that many Metapods. They're, like, a little bit more rare. But we'll catch one. I'll be a little bit focused. Man, that Kakuna is kind of big. Is that my imagination? Like, it's like as big as the trader. Well, it's about to be dead. Oh man, that's the first time I haven't gotten like a one-hit KO in a while. You're boosting your defense, but it will not do you any good. James Hebert says, I feel that with the copyright annoyances. Yeah. Copyright claims are just out of control on YouTube, unfortunately, but, you know. We roll with the punches. Yeah, they weren't as strict back in the day. So Killjoy says, hey Chris, when the stream is even bigger, when the stream has an even bigger following, do you want to have a nickname like Silver Shadow or Super Banjo or just be known as Chris? Great question. So whoa, is that a Pikachu? Let's get another Pikachu. To answer your question, I have a problem where I got way too many screen names. So I have Super Banjo, I have Silver Shadow, but both Silver Shadow and Super Banjo were taken on Twitter, which annoyed me. So on my Twitter handle, I took WikiWeegee with W-E-E-G-E-E. So when I think when I get like when I can monetize my channel, it's going to give me the option to make a custom URL on YouTube, and I think I might want to go for WikiWeegee because I feel like if I can have consistent like names across all my stuff, that's going to be a little bit better. But honestly, you guys can just continue to call me Chris. But my nickname will be WikiWeegee just because, you know, it's iconic. Oh man, come on, Pikachu. Okay, hopefully I'll get that. But yeah, that was a great question. Cody says Super Shadow. Yeah. Retro is saying, whatever happened to the broadcast yourself? Yeah, that's a good question. YouTube, you know, they made a lot of changes and it's not as good as it used to be, but there are other things that are interesting. You know, I mean, it's been fun doing live streaming. Perfect. Got another Metapod. Okay, this time I'm going to use a berry right out the gate, and then hopefully I can just catch it. Okay. Wait for the right moment there. Okay, that should be a catch. That was a great throw with a berry. If this thing is not caught... Perfect. I was going to say, I was going to be mad at Pokemon. Okay, what else we got here? So Spencer says... I asked about what was the Monty Python sketch that inspired YouTube News, not the name of the new YouTube vid. No, that's what I was saying. I think the Monty Python, the original Monty Python sketch... Oh, you're clarifying that to Superlog, sorry. Yeah, the original Monty Python sketch, I think, was called Election Night. And then Retro says, I got a nickname for you. Super Silver Ouija Shadow 721. That's it, guys. That's the one. 123 says, do you think that if SMB came out today, it would be as popular? You know, that's a really good question. And here's my thoughts. I feel like in the early days of YouTube, there was a kind of like, I'll call it like a wholesome backyard charm to what was successful. Like, think like Smosh. It was just them goofing around, you know, like doing stuff in their parents' backyard. And that's basically what Rich and I did, making YouTube videos in our parents' backyard. I think that YouTube, as the average viewer got older, there was kind of a phase in the mid-2000s, or sorry, the mid-2010s, where like ironic, post-ironic, and cynical humor got really popular. Now, I feel like there's kind of a return to like wholesome content. So I don't know. I feel like if Super Mario Bros. Started in the mid-2010s, it would not have done as good. If it started now, it might do okay. But, you know, I think that Super Mario Bros. Happened at a unique time in YouTube history, and you know, I'll never know if it would have gotten popular. So let's see. Anyway, let's see what else we got here. But he's leveling up. So I think I've got every rare Pokemon in the forest, right? Do we miss any? I mean, I could do like, you know, like chain catching streaks, but I figure maybe we could save that for a different stream. So I'll go ahead and start moving toward the end of the Start moving toward the end of the forest. How long have we been going? Hour and 10 minutes? Man, that's a good stream. And right now it says we got about 19 live viewers, so that's pretty cool. I'm glad you guys have been joining in. All right, let's steamroll through here. And he's dead. I really like that they give Pokeballs. That's, like, I totally forgot that they did that, because you burn through Pokeballs so fast in this game. See if I can skip most of this. Got one more trainer battle. I think this is the last battle, and then we are out of here. Jack and Ratchet says, hello, how is everyone doing today? And then Squiggle says, wait, who is chatting right now? Jack or Ratchet? I don't want to badmouth the wrong one. Very clever. Cody says, this speedrun is on a world record pace. Welcome to today's Summoning Salt video about Chris's personal world records of getting through Viridian Forest. You know what? I might have set a record for how fast somebody found a Butterfree when they first entered Viridian Forest, because I literally walked in and then it like bumped into me. And like I said, the last time I was playing, I was walking around for a really long time and I couldn't find one. Oh, Retro says, anyone remember Yu-Gi-Oh! Flash Player, that site where you could play Flash games and watch Flash animations, especially Mario Flash animations? Yes, I used to watch that website. I would hang out on the Flash Player website and then on Newgrounds, and there was an animator called, I think it was Legendary Frog, Joseph Blanchett. I was just talking about this with Squiggles and Decalen last night. That there was like an era, it was just like in the pre-YouTube era, like probably from like 2001 to 2004, 2005, when Flash animation was really popular before YouTube took off. But I remember a lot of those Flash games and like Flash videos. Like there was some good content that came out back then. Okay. Talk to these people. See if anybody gonna give me free stuff? It's like, that's the only reason to talk to people in this game. Pokemon trains me to just talk and ask for free things. We don't care about building relationships, we just want free stuff. Then we'll check the trash here just in case. I doubt there's anything in there. Nothing there. Okay, we made it. We survived Viridian Forest. Are there any, I'm wondering if there's any Pokemon that I haven't caught that are going to pop up here, but I'm just seeing kind of the same old, same old. We'll skip past those guys. And we made it to Pewter City. And there's our rival. Always one step ahead. Alright, so he's probably going to tell us to go fight the gym or something. Oh, that's nice. He's a lot friendlier in this game. Back in the day, he would, like, wait until you were weak, and then he would attack you. Challenge you to a fight, like, right when you came out of a cave. So, anyway, let's go ahead and heal everybody up here. Anyway, well, guys, I think that this is where I'm going to wrap up. We've been going for an hour and 13 minutes, and I feel like this is kind of a good pausing point. But anyway, thank you, everybody, for jumping into the stream. I had a lot of fun playing this game, so if you guys enjoyed it, I can definitely pick up where I left off, and then I can do a second stream, and we can do some more. And I'm going to be streaming with Richie as well over on the Rich Alvarez channel. There is a possibility we might actually do a Mario Maker stream today, so just, here's, I guess, my pitch for the Discord. Go to the Discord, because that's where we all hang out, and that's where you guys are going to get the very first heads up that we're going to post stuff, and then we'll just kind of keep you guys up to date on upcoming Rich Alvarez videos. But anyway, I'll give you guys a second to get your goodbyes in. But I just wanted to say I really appreciate you guys swinging by today. I've really been enjoying, you know, streaming some of these new games. Now that I've got my capture card, I can play more Switch games. And then I also probably going to play some Xbox games as well, like Banjo-Kazooie, since that's Rareware is now owned by Microsoft. But anyway, with that said, thank you again, guys. I really appreciate you watching. So, you know, if you want to catch the replay of the stream, I'll be sure to post it here shortly. And then if you want to be able to jump in on the live streams at the beginning next time, of course, hit that subscribe box and turn on bell notifications if you want to, you know, be part of the notification squad at the beginning of the stream. But anyway, thank you, Retro and Squiggles and James and 123 and Killjoy and Cudgel and Nicholas and anybody else that I missed, and Ned and Puck. I'm just reading off all the names that are in the recent chat, so if I missed you, I apologize, but you guys are great. Hope you all have an excellent rest of your day and an even... How does it go? It's have a wonderful day and an even more pleasant tomorrow. You guys peace out, and I'll see you next time. Take care.